Welcome everyone to the live stream. This morning we're going to be riding the Happy 100K ride and doing some good endurance, hanging out with everyone, and answering all your questions, letting you make fun of me, making fun of you back, you know, just the usual stuff. We got Andy Lawton with us here.
Good morning.
Give me a second to get that all sorted here. This one, and boom, bring him up on the screen. There we go. And
look at that.
Hey. Yes, the Baird. Welcome. Okay. Just in time, I've got 46 seconds to get ready for this ride to roll out. Still got to do some shares out on Facebook, but probably should worry about getting in the pack first. Yes.
That's probably a good idea. Maybe I can try and do that. Let's see.
I got it. I sure will do it with a couple clicks on my phone once we get rolling here. It won't take me long.
Oh, okay. I need to get that done.
Yeah. It definitely helps when you share it out to a couple groups on Facebook. Of course, there's no ride leader here for a Happy 100K this morning, so it's gonna be interesting. Here we go. Here we go. Squeeze everyone. Okay. There we go. Let's share these things. And there we go.
Hey, Corina's in the chat.
There she is. I saw her popping in and out of Discord. I think she's been trying to make that work.
Well, she's also sweeping for a ride. So oh, you have a new headset, Corinne? Yep, that's always fun. Oh, you're not sweeping yet. Okay. Got all my time zones mixed up. Okay, so it's 2 hours from now. I can do that math. I thought I'll just finish this ride by going to 60 kilometers, but I'm so close to the end of Richmond, I might as well just go to the start line.
I think I'm done with my Facebook shares. Whew. Took me long enough.
That's fine. We were chatting with Corinne while you were busy.
Appreciate the support. Welcome, Tim. Thanks for joining us. You're probably on the ride right now. There is a way to get the panels for all the info in OBS. Oh, how do I select Zwift as my Twitch game I use in OBS? So if you're using Restream, Corinne, it does not support the Zwift game through their in OBS selector. So we set the titles on the Restream.io website and just never change them. So we only ever change the titles in OBS, but we leave the game set. Yeah. So when you're using Restream, DeBaird, there's a difference between using Restream and using Twitch directly. Twitch directly has a plugin that allows you to set the title. But if you're using Restream, it sets titles and supposedly sets game, but that game selector does not support Zwift. So we set the titles in OBS, but we set the games on the Restream website. Hopefully that makes sense. Good question. There you go. Okay, here we go. What are you doing this morning, Andy? You in the same ride here? You more route badges. No wonder I don't have yesterday. Any. Oh, jeez.
I came in from cutting the grass last night. I'm thinking, do I go to bed or do I do another route badge? So I did another route badge.
Oh my goodness. Welcome everyone on the live stream. We are doing the Happy 100K this morning. Glad to have you with us. We got Andy right there.
Morning.
We got Jerry on Discord.
Hey guys.
Okay, are you talking about on the website, Corinne? Let me see if I can pull it up. I'm probably gonna mess it up. Oh, and I have to change my logins. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can pull that up. Or we might just have to set it on Zwift itself. Honestly, that might be on Twitch. Update titles. And if you go down to the Twitch destination, Thank you for the like. Mark, glad to have you. Yeah, so under the section with title and description, there's destinations, Corinne. Edit the Twitch destination. Nacho cheese, the Baird. Too easy. So, Corinne, restream. Yeah, there you go. Found it. Once you have it set, you shouldn't have to change it. Okay.
Christian just liked our stream.
So, I missed 8 minutes of my ride on my Wahoo because I accidentally started with it in outdoor mode. I forgot to switch it to indoor. And then when I stopped pedaling, it paused, which made me reminder, oh, I gotta change it to indoor. But I never unpaused it. So, the last 9 minutes, my dual recording has been paused. What am I ever gonna do, guys? Morning, Grisdorf.
Morning, Grinch.
Sweet, Corinne. Get it all set up. Love it. There's no COVID on the ride today. Oh man. This is a ride last week when the guy showed up as COVID-19. Oh, and look, we've got Mr. Greg up in here. Can you got your microphone turned on, Greg?
Up?
Yes. Greg's a local buddy, old coworker of my brother's. I don't mean like age old, although you know he must be ancient. He's probably almost 40.
I
That's all
know,
I
that's
know.
a legit comment.
What are you trying to say, Justin?
I just state facts, people. Oh man. Pretty well behaved ride, don't you think, Greg?
Yeah, no one's off the front today. Everyone's grouping
Oh,
up.
we know it's 100 Ks to go.
Plenty of... Wags, I'm gonna send a message to, or a text to you and Richard.
Okay. You want me to broadcast that out to everyone? Just kidding.
Nice.
So, over the weekend, another one of my brothers got a bike. You hear that, Greg? There's now 4 Wagner boys in the Salt Lake Valley on bikes.
Oh man,
Oh my goodness.
that's not good. Everyone else better just hang their bikes up now.
Yeah, right. Oh, looks like my camera color correction's all tweaked. There you go. Can't have that.
I did.
Let's turn that up. What's the turn?
Hi, Kev.
What's up, Kev?
Then I have a whole cycling team soon. You get all the kids on bikes as well.
Playing with color adjustments on the fly. That's never good.
They're going to post a message on the local bike park. Only 4 Wagners at a time, please.
Oh, Kev. Ouch. Oh, Wagner's are better on the bike than they are making pizza. Is there a terrible pizza shop near you, DeBaird? Named Wagner's Pizza? Or what? Oh, there's a brand of frozen pizza called Wagner's. Wagner American Style Pizza. American Style itself is a crime. But Wagner just takes it to a whole nother level. Showing the love, DeBaird. Good stuff. So, Greg, you staying on for the whole 100K this morning?
I am.
That boy.
Going the distance today.
Okay, guys, that's it for me.
Hey, Jerry.
Got all my riding done for the day.
All right, Jerry.
Enjoy the stream. I'll pop in the chat. Thanks for jumping in, Andy.
Yep. Have a good one.
See ya.
Well, thanks.
DeBaird says he's trying to keep his views of the pizza and me separate, but it's kind of hard. Are you saying I look as tasty as a pizza? Is that what you're saying, DeBaird? Oh no, we might get banned on Twitch for that one. No, your jokes are just as bad as their pizza. Ouch! Oof!
Oh, this is going to be a fun 100 miles, kilometers.
I feel like 100 miles for me.
Feel like 100 miles if you keep telling the jokes like that as well.
Okay.
Tough crowd indeed, Kev. And you're the worst of them, Kev. Act as if you're not part of the shenanigans. I was just joining. We're doing the Happy 100K this morning. Starting to feel sorry for me yet, right, Kev? I don't believe that. So, Greg, your next level assignment is you got to turn on video on your Discord, and then we can add you to the stream here.
Oh, is that how you're doing it?
Yeah. Here, I gave you the permission, so if you... Are you on your phone by chance?
I am.
Are you decent?
That's a good question.
I mean, like, are you dressed? I mean, I know you're not any decent on the bike. That much is obvious.
Right.
Ooh. Ouch.
I guess I better put a shirt on.
Yeah, the hate's coming for Kev next. There we go, DeBaird. Now we're talking. You know, some people have moderators on their channel. We have haterators. That's why we let DeBaird in. We have to have enough haterators going on. Oh, and Greg, Kev tells you that according to Twitch rules, all you need is nipple tape and you're good.
Oh, nice. Okay. Got it.
And make sure you use the transparent stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what they mean.
You can't find any, don't use duct tape.
Hate? No. Just passionate dislike. Okay. That's a fair assessment. Passionate disliker-haters. It just doesn't roll off the tongue as well as haterators, as if that rolled off the tongue. Oh man. Somebody giving us kudos in game said, nice work, girls. Is there a rule we can invoke to stop you naming things, Justin? Yes, it's called a level 4 sub. That's what you can invoke. And I will stop giving you a name other than Your Highness. Okay, well I guess you're gonna have to go to level 3 and see how much better that is than level 4. If it is. You won't know until you do it. Actually, I haven't paid attention to the levels. There's just a guy on YouTube, Nutella Forever, talks about OBS stuff. And he always harasses the people on the video that he'll tell them when they give him a level 4 sub. So I guess I just found out the joke that there is no such thing as a level 4 sub. And that's what his joke is. Or our channel's just not unlocked for level 4 yet. That's nice of you, though. He said as smart as he previously thought. That means he actually thought I was smart. That's so kind. But too bad he changed his ways. Because I would have stopped naming him had he just not changed his ways of thinking him. Mistake I will not make again. Oh, man.
All right, Wags, I'm going to give this a shot.
Okay. Here we go. Give me 1 second to get this fixed on the stream. Okay. Craig. Oh, ho, ho. There we go. This is going to be sweet. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. We got Greg on the live stream. Welcome, welcome, Greg. Wave hi to all your fans. The one in front of your wheel, most importantly, make sure it's on.
Good call. Nothing worse than
Hey, Doom. Oh no, Tim, he's trying to join it and he's dropping him all the way back in the back of the blob. Well, Tim, yeah, light join stinks. There's no ride leader also, so I'm sure it has no idea where to put you. Corinne says, hi, Greg. Miss Corinne Black. Miss or Mrs., I don't know, to be honest. I'll just stick with Corinne so I don't get in trouble.
I'm sure you're already in trouble.
Well, yeah, so I'm not in more trouble. The Baird says hello. Sporting the Grand Fondo Salt Lake jersey top.
That's right.
Is that from one that actually ran? Or is that just one of the extras that he was selling off trying to make money afterwards?
No. This was from 2 years ago.
Okay. So Doom had some crazy ride plan for yesterday, like 400 kilometers. Did you do it, Doom? We gots to know. We need to know. Did the 400 kilometers happen? Oh, and DeBaird, I've been working on something for you. Don't worry. We need something different for our 100 message celebration. So far, this is all I got. It needs a little work, I know. But we got a spinning and scrolling TeamODZ logo.
I guess it's safer than indoor fireworks.
I guess we could do this. Here we go. Watch this. Okay, ready for it? Maybe this is what we need. Yeah, that one's better. It's better than the towel whip. Kev wants a towel whip back. Man, somebody's stringing them out. Let's see here. Okay, DeBaird, he's got a seat again. Yes! Woo! How's that for you? Maybe that plus the towel whip? Maybe that's the real kicker? Here we go. Yes. That's a celebration scene right there. Well, we got some folks sprinting. So Greg, you must be you must know Mr. Richard Bourdet. Oops, you muted. Hold on. Couldn't hear you. Ah, didn't hear you again. I see you trying to push your button.
How about now?
Yes.
There, yeah, he just lives up the road from me.
Oh, okay. I met him on Zwift. On this ride, actually. Haven't met in real life yet.
Informally, you rode.
I've ridden with him before?
You guys rode together at Mesquite last year.
Ah. Matcha, welcome. Mesquite last year, that was that was a really rainy one, if I remember correctly. Still don't know what to put in the background. Hey, I watched your video, Matt, of your crit. That was a cool little crit course. It's very tight roads, though. Some sketchy corners. At least I felt like. I'm not much of a corner guy. Yeah. I'm just gonna ignore that one to Baird. Ooh, there's a way to Instaban, huh? Hey, thank you for the like, John. Glad to have you. Remember, guys, you want to get notified when we are. Hey, John Portentong. Good to have you. I'm sure I butchered your last name. You guys want to get notified when we go live on the channel? Make sure to follow. Follow on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Yeah, DeBaird. We need to get that set up. So many fun things to do. And so little time. Somehow I managed to slip away for like almost 2 hours last night just messing around with my OBS settings. It was a dream. Afterwards, my wife looked at me, she's like, "Did you enjoy your quiet evening?" I was like, "Very much so. Just playing with software." She just shakes her head.
Thanks for the ride on there, Corinne.
Oh, so one of the things I figured out last night, DeBaird, or at least I finally got figured out, is how to do Python scripts in OBS. I got the right version of Python installed, validated that it can load scripts, and now the possibilities are endless. This is because I was like super tempted to buy an Elgato Stream Deck, and I was like, well, once I buy it, I'm gonna have to actually have some like really cool stuff I can trigger with it. So I'm like, well, I gotta learn scripts and stuff. Hey, Patrick Town, good to have you, buddy. Good to see you. Anyway, so yeah, I've got the haven't bought the Stream Deck yet, but I'm tempted. Let's have it right here. Boom, 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 boom. I told Andy, I was like, hey Andy, you need to talk me down off the ledge from buying this thing. He goes, I had one in my cart as well. Does that help as well? Buy me one when you're at it? I think that was not what I was going for. That was not
Sorry.
That was,
All right, that's route badge number 1 done today.
ooh. DeBaird runs his bot on a Raspberry Pi. I love it. I do have one of those sitting around doing nothing.
Only one?
My brother has 3 stacked together. Only one plugged in.
I think at the last count I had 14 pies.
Oh jeez. So we could have like 14 different bots, chat bots of our own writing. We got another flyer attacking. That group seems pretty well composed though. Not chasing. And we are 1/4 of the way done. According to the officially slow counter. Have you ever noticed that, Greg? The counter up above is slower than the one in the riders nearby list for distance.
Oh, it is. I have not noticed that.
Yes. And the one that gets uploaded is the riders nearby list. But the one that controls the finish line for distance events is the one up above. DeVerd says, yes, it'd be pretty useless to have 14 bots, but you could. We'd need to have a bot dedicated just to ban all of your messages, DeVerd. That'd be a full-time job for that processor. No, it's not a rounding thing, because it's actually off by like half a kilometer. It's not just off by 0.1 or whatever. And by the end of the ride, it'll be almost a full kilometer off. So mine says 26.6 over there and 26.1, and they'll spread. It might be maybe it rounds off some small increment or something. Yeah, it only happens in distance-based events, DeBaird. Tim Lin, where did I get the music? Sounds like it's from old video games. Facebook Creator Studio. Thank you, Zach, for the like. Yeah, so Tim, there was the top number is based on static routes, says Eugene. You know this. So Tim, we're looking for copyright-free music, and Facebook Creator Studio had like 7,500 tracks available to search through, etc. So when he says the writer's nearby list counts lateral movement. Okay, interesting. Let me see. Okay, Facebook Creator Studio had like 7,500 tracks, and I went through and filtered it down. It's about 150 or 60 that we liked for our stream. Well, that I liked.
That you liked, yeah.
That I liked. And then others have removed some that they don't like. It's interesting. So that's the reason for the difference. The top number is based on the static route. If you were only going straight the whole time, you never had any variations. The number in the writer's nearby list is based off of your avatar's lateral movement as well. And that's why over time they can diverge, especially in an event. Yep. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Eugene. Thanks for the tip. Appreciate it. You know what? Give you a little something for the help. You're like, uh-oh, what's coming? You just wait for it. This is coming. Yeah! The hype! Make the hype real! Okay. Guess I had not even thought about copyright. Also, it's so far back my chat's not going through. Ouch. It's a good little group. I didn't even notice, Andy, you're wearing the Scott jersey.
Yeah.
It's one of the brands of Johnson you work for, right?
Kimberly-Clark.
Kimberly-Clark, that's right. Not Johnson. Is Johnson a competitor of Kimberly-Clark?
I
Or are
guess
they not even in the same space?
Very, in one or two products, I guess.
Well, Greg, Tim tells us if you want to fall off the lead group, it's a nice chill 36 kilometers back there. So 8 kilometers an hour slower than us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's like 5 miles an hour slower. That's what we get for drafting all these fast people. That's what we'll call them, fast people. So Greg, do you know my fork on my beautiful BMC bike is broken?
Is that from Guardsman?
So there's very little damage on the bike from Guardsman. The timeline lines up, but I also was having some vertical play issues before that. So,
No way.
so what happened was the fork steerer tube, hey Sam, welcome, is it's not circular because it's designed to allow the brake cables to come up alongside the steerer tube inside the spacers on the, and so what they did for the to hold the, to give a mounting point for the stem cap, you basically take, there's like this really hard foam on the inside of the carbon that's like bonded to the carbon, and you basically, once you cut it to height, you screw in what looks like a big sheetrock anchor. You know, one with like really big teeth. You screw that in, and then you have threads in the middle of it that your top tube or your stem cap will mount to. Well, that foam basically no longer was bonded to the carbon. It was sliding up and down. So the top cap, stem cap, wasn't giving any vertical compaction to the headset.
Dang. Is it a warranty issue?
I'm fighting for that because I did have a slide out on Guardsman about the same time. It is a little bit muddy, but I was very upfront and honest and said, look, this did happen. The only thing on the bike afterwards, like a couple scrapes on one of the shifters, and the handlebars were rotated like 15 degrees, but like that should not destroy a fork. So
So what are you riding?
well, I have a, I've had a felt on my trainer for forever. It was one that got in a crash that I replaced the fork and the seat post on. Thank you for the like there, Ming. So it's been on the trainer, and I use it as my time trial bike for that social distancing series. So it's still on the trainer, but I ordered some MV wheels to ride on outside, because the only thing I had for it is like a beater front wheel for the trainer and TT wheels. So I ordered some normal wheels so I'd have it to ride. Now watch, Lotus will get canceled, and there's no reason to have those wheels. Whatevs.
Don't say that. Gotta go.
Thank you, Sam, for the like. Good to have you on the stream as always. So, Eugene, so on the fork, on the inside of the steerer tube, there's like on this design, it's not completely circular steerer tube. It's flattened on the sides to allow brake cables to go through the spacers. So it's like a oval shape with flattened sides. So you can't use your normal. Most forks will use like an expansion ring that you slide down in and you tighten, and it expands, sticking to the inside of the fork and giving you a mounting point for your stem cap. And then, no, you're good, Sam. So what happens on this fork is, instead of having that circular expansion part, they basically filled the inside of the steerer tube with this really hard foam that's supposed to bond to the inside of the carbon. And then you put like if you were trying to put a mount point in sheetrock, you have one of those big sheetrock anchors that gives you threads. Yes. Okay, so they have a specific expander plug for the shape. So BMC did it differently. They have a hardened foam in there that you screw a essentially a sheetrock anchor into, and then that gives you a point for the top stem cap. Well, that foam basically became dislodged from the carbon and it slides up and down. Which is definitely hardly had the bike very long. Seems like it's just a pretty poor design, honestly. Maybe they were trying to save weight, who knows? I agree with you on that, Eugene. I question the efficacy of the design. So I have a buddy that I bought it from who sells a lot of BMCs. He's never seen that happen. So who knows, maybe hopefully they'll replace another BMC. He's going to bat for me to get a warranty replacement. The funny part, Greg, about my backup bike, this backup bike that's been banned to the trainer, it's just a felt AR FRD, like a $4,000 top of the line felt frame.
Hey, whatever it takes, that's a nice bike on the trainer.
It's got to cut through all that wind from my fan. It needs to be aerodynamic.
It's like a magic feather.
Yeah. Sam thinks BMC is just being cheap and should step their game up for a well-rounded bike company. Yeah, hopefully they treat me right. I took it to a local shop at first. I'm not going to say which one, and asked them to look at it. And they were just like, oh, there was a tumble. It's obviously your fault. They didn't really look at it, didn't really fight with BMC. They said, we'll get you a crash replacement pricing on the fork. They came back and said, $550 for the crash replacement price on the fork. And I was like, what?
What?
So I went back to my buddy that I bought it from, and he's like, that's a $200 markup from my price for a crash replacement. He's like, I don't know if they just have terrible pricing or if they're just hosing you over. Needless to say, I'm not going through them. Oops. Don't open your mouth while chewing fig bars. Some might fall on the floor. I hope that was captured on the live stream. Food falling from my mouth.
How can you miss something that big?
It wasn't the whole fig bar. Hey, Brian Kellison, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Sam says, I've been looking at a Merida Reacto frame with TT bars. Comes with a fork, derailleur, BB cup, been repainted, a nice, it's a frame that comes with a fork, the derailleur BB cup. It's been repainted a nice silver, but the repainted part makes me question it being carbon. Okay, here's the first question I would look at, Sam. What's the discount you're getting on that frame? Are you concerned about the structural integrity of the carbon? If so, is whatever you're risking worth that difference in cost? That's the question to ask. If it's it might be your life. That might be what you're risking. So this frame did get in a crash, and I replaced the fork and the seat post. And it's been 2 years where I've solely ridden it on the trainer just out of fear of something having gone bad in it. I think after 2 years on the trainer, I'm comfortable enough that if something was damaged enough to break, that it would have by now. $250 savings for the used one over a brand new one for a fork and a derailleur and a frame and TT bars. That's not a very high savings. I'd go new. That doesn't seem, they're not selling it very much of a discount. If it's used, repainted, TT bars, frame, derailleur, BB cup, that's not much of a discount. I mean, I would expect the whole frame, I don't know what a Merida Reacto frame even costs, but most frames are somewhere around $1,000 if they're carbon. So, I don't know. If $250 more gets you a manufacturer's warranty, totally worth it. No questions asked in my mind. The used package costs $250. Compared to new, yeah, I guess you'd be looking at, I guess, $1,000 or more for all that. Although it's just a ballpark guess. Yeah, just $1,000 for the frame. And it comes with TT bars and the bottom bracket cup. Buying used carbon is tricky. So I was looking at some NV wheels. I ended up not buying used. Spend a bit more to get brand new, partially because my team sponsored me, have a good discount, and I get the warranty on it. Also, it turns out the used ones didn't support tubeless, but the new ones I would buy wood, so that was also worth the difference in cost.
Do you run tubeless?
I do. Ever since this BMC bike, all this year has been tubeless on it. Been loving them. There's a lot of factors to make tubeless good, and I think shape of the rim and tire choice are critical, especially how well they mate to each other. Eugene, $250 in the US, buys a gas pipe steel bike from the 70s with a 2x5 drivetrain. Hey, actually, my brother that just bought a bike over the weekend paid $250 for it. I think it's a 3x8 drivetrain. It was aluminum. It had gator skins on it. And it worked. I mean, this drivetrain was actually very, very smooth. And I expected it to be really noisy. But I told him, if you ever decide to stop riding that, I'll buy it from you just to have sitting around for somebody to ride with me. Uh-oh, 100th message. I'm gonna read the message first. Lucky, I got lucky and bought a 2001 Trek 5500 for $200 and had a paint flake. Bike shop looked over, told me to just spray it with clear coat. Yeah, sometimes you can get really good deals on used carbon, that's for sure. Okay, so Sam, you are the 100th message of the day. That has earned you the hype scroll. That's right. Towel whip and the video scroll. Hey. Don't unsubscribe just because of that, please. This is terrible, says the Baird. Hey, Jay Flo.
Hey, Jason.
Did you see my hype on the stream? I've got a new rendition of the towel whip.
I got here just in time. Almost fell off my bike.
Well, you on rollers as well.
That is why we keep watching, says Jerry. That's right, because it's terrible. You got Greg on the multi-stream this morning, J-Flow. Have you met Greg before?
No, I saw though, but that's awesome. As soon as I'm ready, I'll fire it up. We get 4 riders on here in a minute.
Oof. That means I have to mess with my scene and add the 4th person. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it because I love you, Jason.
I'll do it.
Because I love you.
Thank you. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Okay. And then the viewers are gonna be like, why has Wagz been fumbling with his keyboard for the last 20 minutes trying to set up a scene while he's writing?
That's what we do as streamers. On the
So,
fly.
Yesterday my family we have like a weekly Zoom call with all my siblings and parents.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you,
nice.
Hiroshi, for the follow. Glad to have you. And I totally used the OBS virtual cam.
I've been thinking about doing that.
And I overlaid a source with the audio visualizer of everybody else's voice. My nephews loved that. Started screaming into their microphones.
Yeah.
Jerry thinks that's why his internet went down, was because of the hype whip. Ooh, Matcha is trying to make a logo, make a bike into a letter M.
Huh. Interesting.
Take out the chain stays. There you go. Chain stays and top tube, take them off and you got an M. I'll send you my design fees later. So Trek makes his previous year's trade show bikes available for sale this day. Ah, nice. That's how Eugene got a deal. $200 for a Pioneer Power Meter. The shipping is 180. Well, shipping internationally sucks. You might even get slapped with customs
Always.
fees on top of that.
And the other one, the postal just holding it just because they want to hold it, and then you have to pay them to let it go.
I'm more concerned about the risk of you getting it and the fact that Pioneer's no longer in the business.
Yeah.
Those are my two main concerns. Yes, Matcha, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
All right.
The dropouts are the bottoms of the M.
All right, I'm ready, Justin.
Okay,
I want to switch
switch
away.
go back to my solo scene so I can get this set up. Studio mode. Move this over. See if I can.
We won't get a green screen, but just put me in like a square.
Okay, that's fine. Of course, now my chat window's all messed up. Come on. Maybe that'll fix it. There we go. Okay. All right, get JFlow on the stream. Bingo. Oh. Okay. Andy, how much longer are you riding?
I've got about another 40 minutes on this route, and then I was thinking about doing another one. Depends on what time it gets to.
Okay.
I've probably got about another hour and a half before I need to be getting off the bike and actually start doing some work instead.
Yeah, stages, Jerry. That is definitely a good source. They go on deals a lot too. $12 bikes, Sam? Wow. That's impressive.
Oh, crap. Wrong crop.
Easy now. Easy now. Easy now. Give me some space. Give me some space.
Are you on the live stream yet or no? Okay, no.
No, not
Sorry.
yet.
Okay, good. I'm
Let's pretend.
trying to dial this in.
Did we confirm Greg is also on rollers? Or he's not?
Say what?
Is Greg on rollers?
I'm not.
Yes. Oh, just kind of let's doing this little sway. Okay. Yeah. Sam says, if only Trek would sponsor me. I tried it for not. Giant wants me. I'm a pretty good customer. 12 plus bikes, he says. 12 bikes, Sam. That's impressive. I don't even think Justin has 12 of his own bikes in his house. I don't even. Well, he might have 12 bikes in his house. He might have 12 total in his house with all the kids and everything. That's close. Nice. Eugene saying that out of all the power meters that Eugene has, the Favreau has the least amount of variance between day-to-day zero offsets. Oh, that's really interesting. That's really interesting, Eugene. What other power meters have you used, Eugene? Jerry says, if you count all the ones with broken forks and other broken parts of bikes, I think over his lifetime, Justin has had 12 fights. That's true. That is true. Oh, there we go. Ooh, there you go, Sam. Sam says, I'm an ex-addict. I decided to get clean. I was also 190 kilos. Decided to take on cycling in a semi-pros in XCO. Not to bring it down here, just letting everyone know me. Yeah, man, Sam, that's true. That's real, man. That's real. I was...
Nice.
I missed something. Bring it down. When I started, I was in the lowest ranks of XCO. I decided to spend my money on bikes because I know I could get to look at something. Yeah, that's true. I've got it. It feels going from the bottom, from the underdog, to smashing some of the best riders. Dude, that's inspiring, Sam.
That's
Man,
sweet, dude. Love it.
That's truly inspiring. It's really turning your life around and just finding your new love. I think that's a lot of us, in life looking for something like that. Just to really inspire others too, Yeah.
Keep talking, Jason. It's helping me talk.
Yeah. All right. So he said, I've got a goal, one goal, to get to pro, and I'm hungry for it. That's awesome. Yeah. I think getting to that level definitely takes dedication. I feel like it takes really, really a lot of sacrifice also. But I mean,
okay, I got your
crop.
You don't have to talk just for the sake of talking anymore.
That's all right. Eugene says
you did well.
Eugene says he owns Vectors 2, Vector 3, D0, and Stages.
Okay.
And Eugene runs this on his bike at all times, right? You run all these pedals at all times? Yeah.
Almost done with the crop here.
Nice. 16 months. Wow, Sam. That's impressive. 16 months of racing. Yeah. Cherry asked, do you have a coach? That would be instrumental, I'm sure. I want to try. Corinne Black is streaming on Zwift. Watch out. We brought it over from YouTube.
We taught her how to get that set up this morning on Restream. Almost done with the crop.
There we go. Gosh, my haircut takes
so
long.
Close.
Man, that's awesome, friend.
Bam! There we go.
All right, let's see it.
While staying in the group, didn't get dropped. Welcome, Jason, to the live stream.
Welcome, yo.
Thank you for keeping the chat. Thanks for keeping the chat happy while I was MIA mentally.
You'd have been able to do that so much quicker and so much easier if you had a stream deck.
Oh man.
Thank you for spending my money.
Justin, tell me a little more about the Stream Deck. What is it? What could you do with it? How is it useful?
The Stream Deck's like this little device with 15 buttons that you can configure to do preset things. spoiler alert, it wouldn't have helped because I would have had to still preset it beforehand.
Yeah,
But
I know. I just thought it'd be funny to say that.
We just want to remind you.
Exactly, Sam. So, if you want to learn a lot of stuff about training with power, Sam, since you're self-coaching, I'm going to promote myself here to watch some of my free videos on YouTube that I make $0 off of because like nobody watches them. They're called What's Up with Power. I will drop the link.
I got it.
Oh, you got the playlist link?
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Morning, Owen. Full house party. So anyways, I used to do a 30-minute stream every Wednesday morning where I would do a short 15-minute lesson on a power topic and then 15 minutes of Q&A. And there was like 80 episodes of this.
That's
all
awesome. Good morning.
On YouTube for free.
Yeah. Yep, I got it. Here we go. I just got to do it on Facebook so everybody can see it. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, obviously, the reason why Jerry at TeamODZ, we actually have our in-house coaching service called the Endurance Lab. That helps our athletes here get to their endurance goals, racing goals. So,
Yep. The Endurance Lab is great. A lot of coaches. Was Jason breaking up for you, Andy and Greg? Or was
Yeah.
it just okay? Endurance Lab's our coaching service. You can check it out at endurancelab.fit. Got some good coaches to help you along the way. Good questions, whatnot. We got Corinne in Discord right now. Let's see if she can get her microphone working.
I think she's on her Twitch channel still. Not to see.
Let's see. I gave her the ability to use voice-activated transmit if she wants to.
You need to give her a video as well if you want her to use video.
Oh yeah. At some point, for sure. I'm sure that's going to be tricky with her streaming at the same time. I
There
know
you go,
all know,
Sam. Yeah.
you know all about that. So yeah. Also, highly recommend getting a book on power, Sam, if you're going to self-coach.
Yep.
Learn all the fundamentals. I self-coach just because I'm picky.
Nobody can coach him. Oh,
Nobody can tell me what to do. That's the real reason. That's
it.
I'm stubborn. No coach could put up with me. Or they would charge so much money that I'd have to start selling children to pay for the service. Unless I checked, selling children was considered quite the offense.
Food. We'll food on it still.
You can just see the advert now. Occasionally steals pig bars.
Oh, yeah.
So Greg, you must have missed that a week ago on Friday. I'm streaming and my second to youngest, Caleb, sneaks in behind me while I'm on the live stream. Live stream can see him. I didn't know he was there. Unwraps a fig bar on my table, starts eating, puts half it back, and runs away as fast as possible.
I'm sad I missed it.
Well, there's a recording. Don't you worry.
Oh yeah.
I will
It's
find it
moments
right
like
now.
that that need saving for the wedding day.
Dude.
Snack snatcher. Owen, why would you buy them? Getting them isn't the expensive bit. It's just the following 20 years. Okay. Sure, I can find the link here for Greg. I'll text it to you.
What were you looking for, the book?
I'm gonna send Greg the Twitch link.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I cannot get my power in the zone.
So Greg, did you? Oh, here we go. You should
There
get
we
a
go.
text from me. Did you get that, Greg?
I got it.
Nice. Statue. Yeah, there's a book, Sam. For the link there. I think Sam's over. Yeah, it's over at Facebook. He got it. Oh, I need to get the
Thanks,
shirt out
Alan.
too. Yeah, super good.
Yeah, that book, Training and Racing with the Power Meter, is the one I teach from in all those videos.
New version that just came out too. End of last year.
Yep.
Maybe middle last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Updated. It's good.
Pretty soon we're gonna have to remove the team logo on the top right to fit another person in this.
Although my cracked rib is a little bit uncomfortable, the only thing that hurts is the cough.
All right, let's see, Matcha. Let's see what you think about this bike doing M. There you go, buddy. Just make the yeah, they can go a little more stylistic. I'd maybe even take away the seat, the handlebars, and the cranks. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that's along the lines of what I was thinking. Looks good. There you go, Sam. I'm gonna pretend that I read all that and comprehended it all. I'm gonna let Jason digest that and get back to you on it.
Yeah. Yeah, give me a minute here.
So the color, Matt, are we going for like a logo for your stream and YouTube channel? Is that what you're thinking? Orange is good. I mean, I know no qualms on the color, just whatever. You could pretty much put any color there, honestly. Whatever you want to be the main color for the brand or theme. Doom, we need a link to your post, to your ride. I probably could find it on Strava if I was savvy enough. I think yesterday was his 400-kilometer ride.
I think so. Sunday, yeah, that's what he said.
So for the print version of that, Matt, that's where I would definitely try to make the M. Just, this is gonna be very vague. Make the M stand out more, and the particular innate details of the bike stand out less. Like for example, look at the ODZ logo in the top right of the stream. The bike is just two circles with the arch for glasses between it. And you can totally tell it's a bike. And if you look hard enough, you'll realize that it's a pair of glasses. And so that's kind of the same thing you're looking for. Jason shared this stream. Yeah, more bulk. Yeah. Well, yeah, you're on the right track. You could honestly take that design, that mock-up, to like Fiverr.com and ask some people to slam that into a cool graphics artwork design for pretty cheap. I think you'll get something really nice. You got most of the idea there. Now you just let the people with graphic design job, pay them. I don't know, I mean, you can honestly go, you can get a wide range of prices. All right. 235.33 miles with 11,300 feet of climbing. Wow, Luis. Here we go. Pull this up. Whoopsies. Hold on. I gotta, before I do that, of course I have to here you can copy a source from one scene to another pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
There we go. There we go. Okay. That's his Dunes ride.
Nice. That's it. While Justin gets that pulled up, Sam, that definitely looks like some work there. I think one thing, if you're doing Sunday recovery, Saturday cross country, and then seeing the track, so it's outdoors. I think one thing that a lot of people miss, especially early on in the first 3 to 5 years, it's kind of that long, slow pace to mix in throughout the week. It's real easy and real alluring to grab all intensity. But I think one thing that a lot of people miss is that low cadence, low power, really building that muscular endurance. It's really easy to build the high and anaerobic side, but low endurance is what lasts forever. All right, so what are we looking at?
That is Doom Nukem's ride from yesterday. It doesn't take much zooming out to see 2 entire countries' names on the map.
Yeah. That means you went far.
That's
Really far.
pretty awesome. It's awesome, Doom. Let's see. Hopefully these pictures are Okay for the stream.
Stream safe.
Oh yeah, dunking his feet in the cold water. Sweet view. In the city. Love it. Love it. Beautiful and
Nice.
green.
Oh, look at that.
Coffee shop afterwards. Looks like.
Got it.
It's awesome. Hey, thanks for sharing, Doom. I love it.
Cool.
Big ride, man. Oh, a lot of those pictures were at the border between Portugal and Spain. Got it.
Yeah.
Northernmost point in Portugal.
Stand united for peace, love.
Up and down. Oh man. Yeah, hills. Still fun, man. Oh, interesting. Huh. Let me try to do it here. Jerry says Oren wasn't able to post a link in the chat here on Twitch.
Interesting.
But I might be able to, so that might not help. Wait, Doom.
Have we made
He's
Matt
not
a
mod.
moderator? Is Matt a mod?
No, Doom's not. And Doom just put one. He's not a mod. Huh. The only other thing I can think of, and I'll look, is if someone's not a follower. But
Switch.com.
I don't think we do that.
Is that a real website? Sell it, Bethel? It is now.
I'm going to buy that domain quick.
Make an offer. I think, Sam, we'll be closer to 220 for the 100K, but I'm not doing very close math. Here, I could do a quick calc. So, I say we'll be, according to our current average, 2 hours and 22 and a half minutes. 142.6 minutes. Thanks everyone for joining in the live stream. Appreciate all the support. Don't forget you can follow us and get notified when we go live, so you can wake up to Jason's beautiful face every morning.
At least one of our beautiful faces. Just depends on what time you wake up. But we do all-
True. Depends on the time zone you're
hours a
in.
day.
You might be going to sleep to Jason's beautiful face.
That's Peter.
That's awkward.
If you're on Facebook, exclamation notify is what you're looking for. Hit that follow button. Yep. Yeah, it's a real quick, easy. I don't know. Maybe Doom could tell us if there's a way to do it like super quick on through a chat bot. We'll have to see. Maybe that's one of our chat bot commands.
Doom, I just shout at my bot.
That's the way.
Oh, you know what, Jason?
That's the way.
I
Yeah.
totally want to put a bot on our channel that's just like our Slack bot. So in Slack,
Oh yeah, when you say certain things. Yeah.
they have a bot that triggers on certain words, and you can give it some random list of things to reply about. So somebody triggered one in for Strava that always says like, man, I canceled my Summit membership in 2017. That site is trash, yo. Just funny stuff like that. So you just basically take some of the inside jokes of the channel, and whenever people reference them, have the bot refer to them. It's good stuff. Like, if anybody ever said towel or whip, it would trigger it to say something like, please don't encourage Justin. We don't want to see any more towel whipping.
Yeah. So the chatbot we use now is from Streamlabs, right, Justin?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might want to. Not using much. Oh,
So-
no. Let's see.
Uh,
We don't use anything from Streamlabs but that anymore because we moved a lot of it over to.
we're using their viewer counts.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, I'm logged now.
DeBerg says he has a custom chat bot running on a Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, that. You start talking to the Beard about custom stuff. All about that custom bot.
Is the happy 100K a race? Not really, Sam. But we sprint at the end.
It isn't until it is.
Exactly. It's on Zwift, therefore it's a race. Other cyclists are near you, therefore it's a race. You can guarantee I'm holding on to that arrow power up for a reason. Yeah, it's meant to be like, well, I mean, so it's, most people are holding low, high twos, low threes. So that may or may not be easy, depending on your ability level.
What's
I feel
up,
like
Lori?
it's-
One of our endurance slab riders.
Hey.
What time is it? 5, 6, 7, at 8 p.m. in the Philippines.
See, I told you.
And then,
Going to sleep
yeah.
with Jason's beautiful face.
and voice. Jenny, thanks for joining in. Marvin. Yeah, Zwift Philippines did a collab on Saturday going up then 2. It was awesome. Had a lot of riders from the Philippines joining us. It was good. It's good to get other streamers all together.
Owen says, last time I made it on the Thursday wagon, I managed to cling on to you for a full 30 minutes. You lasted the whole ride then, Owen.
Yeah, it is 30 minutes long in the module. They just go for 3 hours. The after party.
Marvin, welcome to the
It's
stream.
Yeah, man, we pushed him up hard. Final like 5K, really pulled it through. One thing that he's a big Zwift racer too from the Philippines, and I think one thing a lot of us miss how to game the game, right? Use the draft,
Yes.
really close in, get off the front, be able to like drift forward and back in the virtual group to be able to get those micro rests that you need. Yeah, conserve power, right?
The reason this looks relaxing, Sam, is because I'm just floating the surf. I'm not ever driving the front. I'm just
Yep.
floating the surf. That's a new term I just made up.
Yeah, it is. I was
Surfing
trying
the
to think of
draft.
yeah, working the draft. Think of the terms of like just going through the washing machine, just cycling through the pace line here.
Sell it
And even
Bethel.
when you do get to the front,
Okay.
what do you say?
The size of your
Yeah,
thighs is
floating the
impressive. Do you used to ride sprints on track? Nope. I did run track in high school, the mile. You know you have a problem when you're thinking on bailing your next weekend's ride with your friends, so you can go on a long ride to reach 1,600 kilometers and get the endurance badges. That is the antithesis of antisocial right there, Doom. It's pretty much all of us.
Yeah.
The struggle's real.
Or when we used to ride outside, a lot of us would be like, you know, there's that really cool ride that my friends are doing, like at 4 a.m. I'll just do that and then go to the group ride. And then everyone at the group ride was like, how are you here after 65 or 100 miles on Zwift? Yeah, I just want to make sure to, I just wanted to hang out with you guys too.
Oh. You see Match's banner there?
Yeah.
It's nice.
I missed the link. Oh, here it is. I missed it earlier. It wasn't in the chat. Oh, there you go. That's looking good.
You know, Matt, the thing with those type of logos is they just get better over time. You keep chewing on it, you find a way to improve it. It's pretty good first shot, honestly.
Yeah, good point, Sam. A lot of people do that. You're on the group ride and you're running right at your threshold and doing all the work for everybody. You know, I mean, it depends on what you're there for, right? Depends on if you're in to get work, if you're trying to do a simulation race, yeah. And then if you are trying to get, you know, that experience in working the group, I think almost the opposite is important, is to just do the least amount of work and see if you can average the least amount of wattage until you get to that part where it's the make or break point for the group, you know?
Yep.
Just different to do. But if you're there for work, you get front, get your zones in, make everybody keep up with you.
So Jason, what I was really looking for with that animation for the celebration, I wanted to make something where I could make like the TeamODZ logo, get big, come in the middle of the screen, spin around a couple times and go back.
All right. When you figure that out, I'll just copy that source and paste it into my scene.
Exactly. I think it'll be pretty cool, but that was my idea. Maybe have it like pulse and zoom a couple times while it's spinning. I got to figure out how to make a source dynamically rotate as a filter. I got the scroll. There's a scroll filter, and there's a 3D transform where you can like make it spin around in 3D. Ah. You must be a punchy rider, punchy with some TT ability. You go solo on. How long were you solo on Crit City, Sam? Or did you just win the sprint?
Dressed in disguise, leaving without saying goodbye. I hope you cut me down to size. I wanna be everything you want and so much more. But I lie awake and wonder if I'll ever be the one. So I try to do anything I can to go the
beginning. Yeah.
Solo from the beginning on Crit City, dang.
That's strong. That's an A race, Sam? Or I don't know what category, Sam. Justin, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea either.
Yeah.
Hey, no dying of the Rona on us, Andy.
No, like I said earlier, that's the only thing that hurt. No, I've just finished my second route badge, trying to decide what to do next. I might have to world hack now. Yeah, lack of options.
What do you want now?
Well, I've done the 2018 UCI Worlds course short lap on Innsbruck. I've just done figure 8 on Watopia. I've only got 1, 2, 3 more in Watopia to do now, and they're all short ones.
Hey, Jerry, since you're on, how was you out this morning? Did sweet spot, right? No cadence there. Back max. Slow burn. Oh yeah, no cadence SST, right?
75% done, just 25 Ks to go.
Nice.
Oh, we lost Greg's video. He must have just, he probably switched away on his phone real quick. There we go. I can fix that.
I should take this time to lay out my 4 since we have 4 right now. This is a good time. We rarely have all 4 of us in here, huh?
You can I think there's a way to show people who aren't.
Yeah. Participating. Yeah, the top right.
That's what you're looking at me right now. Show non-video participants. Yeah, so that's how you're getting 4.
Yeah, and then I could lay it out. Yeah, no ERG on that, Jerry. That's awesome. I'll come right back. Hold on. Yeah. Nice. Did you do nested scenes for the Discord stuff, right? Justin, for like one Discord viewer, camera 2, those into the sources and turn them on? Because they need multiple web instances, right?
You talking about for the Discord video?
Yeah.
I have multiple window captures.
Okay.
Right now I should move them all into a separate scene. But right
That's what I
now
was thinking. That's what I'm
I
thinking.
have-
Yeah.
I have 6 different window captures in
Gotcha.
each scene.
Gotcha.
1 for one rider, another 2 for when there's 2, another 3 for when there's 3. They all have different filters on them for cropping.
Yeah. So one source.
You know, there are actually
Right.
6 different sources because they're duplicates.
Yeah.
They're duplicate window
each
captures
other.
that have different filters applied to them.
Got it.
If they were all references and you changed the filter, you would filter the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah. Okay.
I also found that, like, so I put when separating my chat window into a different scene, because I have
Yeah.
chat for personal channel and this channel.
Yep.
You can apply a filter to the whole scene to crop it down to the size of the chat box,
Nice.
and then when you pull in that scene, it'll just be that size that you filtered down to, instead of a full 1920 by 1080. Doom's doing some hard drive copying. Yeah, Jerry, I could crop them down and probably fit more up there. But it all depends on how each person is centered in their camera. That's exactly, Owen. We're using window capture. And that's why when people join and leave, it all shifts. JFlow, your video off?
It is. I'm laying it
Okay.
out.
Okay.
But I didn't leave.
Oh,
It should just be black, right?
Yeah, it's just black.
Okay.
Can you add a window to your soul on the OBS?
Yeah. I think that's a new one. You have to plug in. It's a new plugin. New plugin.
Oh my gosh. The window to your soul plugin only works if you're doing the late night pillowside deep thoughts chat with JFlow.
Oh, fine. We moved that over to the just chatting Twitch side.
So, are you doing in-person or online school in the fall? Go.
Oh, whoa. Is that from you or is that from...
No, I'm saying that's the kind of conversations you have on the late night deep thoughts pillowside chat channel.
Yeah, that's why it scared me. That's exactly what happens after hours. We put my son to sleep, and all we talk about until we go to sleep is what the heck we're gonna do in August. My gosh, it's like I gotta wake up in 6.5 hours. Can we just go to sleep?
JFlow into your soul. There we go.
There you go. There you go.
So I don't think I told you this, Jason, but like not too long after you mentioned that on Marco, I thought my wife would be like, for sure, the kids are going back to school. I can't deal with 5 kids around the house all day. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
What'd she say?
Online charter school.
Yeah, that works. Okay.
So it's like, it's still connected to the public school system, and the funding comes through the state, but it's like this a la carte model where you get to choose how the money's spent. Hey, VR Bikes, thank you for the follow. So like, you get a budget of like $1,800 per kid, and each of the classes cost money. Or if you don't spend it on classes, you can buy them a computer or buy like a pass to museums, etc.
Yeah, I've seen this. Okay.
So that's what we're doing.
Cool, man.
Kids are very excited.
So what was your, I guess, what, did the kids want to go back to school, or did they like, whatever, let's just do whatever's next?
The pandemic museum online.
Yeah.
I think they would have done either way, but my wife got them pretty hyped up about the fact that they have some choice in the classes they take. They get to choose. And most bullied kids are loving this. Hey, my kids aren't bullied. They're the bullies, Doom. They are the bullies, dang. Oh, wait, no, that's not good either.
Wait, no.
But I think, so my wife's thought process was, well, we can sit around and see what the public school system's forced online curriculum looks like. And we know from earlier this year, it was just a disaster.
Yeah. But then the teachers would say, "Oh no,
it'll be better.
That was emergency. That was emergency. We didn't know what we were doing."
So here's the epitome of it all. My niece says, for one of her classes, the teacher had them write up their articles in Word, print them out, take a picture of them, and email the picture back to the teacher.
Gosh.
I'm like, what? In my world is this?
Yeah. There we go.
Exactly, Owen.
What do you say?
Yes.
I missed it.
Oh, he's just saying with the typing it in Word, printing it, scanning it, and then emailing the picture back.
Silly.
Oh my gosh.
Hard to simulate the rope climb. Yeah, that's just true.
Exactly.
That was one thing that was good during quarantine.
Zwift
We did
counts
Zwift
for under
with
16 are
education.
free. So PE classes taken
For
care
kids.
of.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead, JFlo.
No, I was saying the exact same thing. I was saying that Zwift is really good during the quarantine. We were able to get the kids on all together and stuff. That was good. You just get on Zwift, do your PE, you're good.
Jason, I assume you keep blacking your video for some reason on purpose.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not messing
Just-
up your stream, right? You're still good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just am
Just leave it. I'll come back.
making sure there's not some technology bug.
Technical issue. Yeah.
It's one of his kids who keeps turning the lights on and off.
Doom says, Zwift class at school, sandbagging 101.
There you go.
Love
I like
it.
that. I like that. This is how to do the least amount of work when you're in the race.
How to enter a C category race even though you're actually an A. Abner, thank you for the follow. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Got Andy, Greg, and Jason with me this morning.
Morning, everybody.
Jason's
Oh,
video
my
will be up here in a
camera's
second. It's all good.
on. I'm here, just working on overlays. I'm almost done.
I double muted you. I took the black bar off,
Double
so our
muted.
sponsors got some love while you were all black.
Go away.
It's okay. So it took
What's
me a
up,
little
man?
bit to unblack you once you came back. Space for rent, exactly.
In the multi-stream, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You too could have this ad space. Apply now. Openings for the 2020 season are closing fast. Wait, 2021 season are closing fast. Just under 10 miles. Good thing that person just used their arrow helmet now. That was a smart choice.
Yeah. You never know. Never know.
Oh, they're going for the jersey. And none of them got it. Once again, guys, thanks for joining in the live stream. We got the Happy 100K going here. 13 kilometers left. Thanks for joining in. It's been an awesome start to the week. And we'll have a nice little fun sprint finish here at the end for you.
Got about 20 minutes left.
Let's see, I think less, but approximately. Yeah. 12.7 kilometers, averaging like 42 kilometers an hour. There we go. Jason's decided to grace us with his video again.
I'm back. Oh, sorry, I'm awake. Duplicate. I'm trying to get my 3 now. We've got 3 videos going.
Oh, I see what you're working on.
So,
I'll just leave your box black. Come and go as you please.
yeah, I do it. Just for a bit.
So Greg, did Richard start this ride up on his own? Or how did he get it going?
He started it through the KISS team.
Okay. And this is how efficient the Zwift calendar is. They let stuff in, and then
Yeah.
the ride leaders don't even show up and they're riding outside. But the schedule's full. Nobody else can
Yeah.
add new events. Because
Exactly.
They really capped the schedule, huh?
pretty much, yes.
Yeah. Maybe too much work to take people out.
I mean, I think if we really pushed, we could get something in so long as it's not a major collision, but Zwift themselves are putting so much spam, I mean, high quality rides on the schedule. High quality canned pork and ham, if you know what I mean.
Wait, isn't that just spam?
Greg, did you get that email from the health department recently? They were saying to not eat canned pork and ham because it has COVID-19. You can ignore it though, it's spam.
Ah, the jokes continue.
10 kilometers to go. So last night, I was noticing like what almost felt like pieces of wet paper in my mouth. And it turned out it was like chunks of dead skin coming off my tongue from eating Sour Patch Kids a few days ago. Too many Sour Patch Kids. I'd never had that one before.
Mum's just joined me on my stream. Morning, Mum. Should I say afternoon?
Howdy, Mum. Top of the morning to you. Having some tea and biscuits, are you? Oh, tea and crumpets. Okay.
Yeah, I've got some trumpets in the refrigerator.
There you go.
Definitely up for some of those at the end of this. I think I'll finish this route by drop and then call it all that good for today.
Bring it back.
8.6 kilometers remaining. About 13, 15 minutes. Maybe closer to 13. If you're waiting to time your viewing of the sprint finish.
Bated breath. Bated breath.
They all want to know if I'm going to lose the battle to COVID-19 again.
Oh man. Replay of last week.
Did you see that one from last week, Greg? I lost the sprint to a guy whose name was COVID-19. So he shared the video around and said, "It's been a long and arduous journey, but in the end, Justin lost the battle to COVID-19.
People were
I
not
shared it in-
impressed on Zwift Riders.
I shared it in Zwift
Yeah.
Riders, and it got yanked. It was not in the, quote, best interest of the group. Little do they know we shared this video to Zwift Riders, and we're talking about it in the stream. Ha! We showed them. You know what I mainly need the Stream Deck for, Jason?
Tell
I
me.
need the Stream Deck so there can be a celebration button that I can push when I win races and make the stream go crazy with party hats and sounds and confetti or something
You
like
can.
that. Oh, it's totally what
You
I'm going
can.
to do. That's why I need a Stream Deck. That's the reason right there.
Or we could use a hotkey.
Nope,
But that's
not as efficient.
Well, what if you could code like a "Okay Siri, I won," and it does some hotkey.
Hey, large A. Think you'd like? Well, because it would get interpreted as this is it would sound like that. That's why we're not doing the voice recognition. That's what it would sound like. Six kilometers.
Let's see.
How come all I see is China in my riders nearby list?
Yeah, they are. Got another ride?
No, it's this ride.
Oh, is this right? They're also trying to run away from COVID-19.
Locked us of day. Thank you. Looks like puffs of steam coming from behind you, Wagz.
Yeah.
That's it's my green screen. The sun has started to come up and come in through the door that I have open over there. Let me see if I can towel whip the door shut. Nope, not gonna happen. Ooh, crap. Enter a promo code.
No, don't do that.
Promo code win now. Didn't work. I need a different promo code.
What if some of those old ones still work? Nice, Jerry. Jerry had the 3-camera setup. That's exactly what I got on. I was
Yes.
doing my 4-camera setup, and then you got on, and it became 5.
Jerry.
But yeah, 3 is a good one.
Jerry, I'm glad that it hit the P and not the A, correct?
Oh, I know. We've all done that before.
And yes, the light over here, if it was lower, it would look like look like I'm exhausting. That's the word for it.
My son was saying, maybe people aren't really just farting. Maybe we're just like turtles, because turtles can breathe their butt.
I think that's it. I think he's on something. Okay. 3.7 kilometers. People are starting to pick it up.
I guess the problem, Jerry, is we all end up in different windows when we do Discord. It's all alphabetical. So like Andy will always be in the top left. Unless there's someone with a name that has H and then J as their second letter left. Yeah. So Justin's 4th right now. 5th, because you're here. Yeah. It should be. You're right. Look, it should be. There's a lot of things that should be, but aren't.
Here we go. Going up on the sprint finish, 3 kilometers to go.
I hope it's straight there.
Staying towards the front in the draft. Not too far forward. And not too far back.
Yeah, walk us through this. Yeah, that'd be good.
There's going to be a surge for sure, somewhere around a kilometer out, but I don't want to go until about 300 meters to go.
Yeah.
So it's
So if you notice,
imperative to stay in the draft
kilogram.
until then.
Exactly. Right. If you notice, everybody that's in the draft, with Greg included, except the guys off the front, they're doing like what, 4.1, 4.7, 4.9.
Yep.
Justin's doing almost a watt per kilo below that. He's staying with the group.
Sometimes I'll drift up like that. Thank you, Ali, for the like. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's getting
What is
dicey.
that, 98%.
98 kilometers out of 100.
Nice. So this is where the patience parts comes in.
Yes. You notice this lull? I didn't change my power at all. Everyone else backed off and I floated to the front. Now, there's going to be a surge, guaranteed. See some
About
fives.
1,500 out right now.
Pushing my butt and my mouse to make sure I'm in Zwift and that my space bar will get my power up. It's critical. Still staying a few wheels back. 1.1 kilometers to go. I think Z Zhang is going to be my competition.
Think so? Plus?
I think so.
Well, then 4.0 up there.
That and Z Collar.
Just under.
Here we go. Got somebody going
1K
already.
to go, 1K to go.
Get in the draft.
There's one, there's one. Ooh. Little late. Oh no, we're good? We got 3 up, 3 up. Ooh, it's a long sprint, 700. Wait for it, it's gonna come back. One goes by. Here he comes, 500. Watch out for Justin's second sprint. Here it is. Here it comes. Go, go, go. Oh,
I
no,
unclipped.
One more.
I
one more.
unclipped.
Oh no.
Dang it.
Aw.
I had that in the bag.
Yeah, it's coming together. There goes Greg. Nice job, Greg.
Don't unclip. Moral of the story.
Yeah, you got it.
Maybe I need to tighten my cleats and my pedals. Yep.
Yeah. That's what you gotta do.
Doing it right now, folks. All right. Who's going to tell me what size they are? And if you get it right, I won't dance. Garmin Vector pedals. What's the size?
3.
3 millimeters.
I say 3 millimeters. 3 millimeters.
Jason's the lucky winner. 3 millimeters. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
guys
3
are lucky.
millimeters.
You guys are lucky. He won't dance.
You did a turn and a half. Both sides.
There you go. That'll do it. Matt said 4.
All right, let's see if that's improved.
Well, you don't have to do both sides. Just do the one side that came
I
out
unclipped
that
on the other side last time.
Oh, okay, okay. Good.
I think I might even go a little bit tighter.
Oh. What was that, Jerry? You want to do the Discord capture? One display. Can you put... Oh. You're talking about multiple filters on the Discord? Oh, I like that. Huh. That's another way to do it.
All right. Well, that was quite an anticlimactic sprint after all that talk up, all that strategy, all fooled by crappy equipment maintenance. Lesson learned, folks. I might even go tighter still. I mean, they're pretty loose. Was that the 6th day in London when Cavendish unclipped on his track bike twice?
Oh, whoa. I was thinking of Sagan at UCI Worlds.
Okay. It's pretty tight. Definite click going in there. Let's see here. It's stood it out just fine. It's harder than before. And let's see. I'm gonna try a really hard sprint here. See if I can click. The trainer might slip before the pedals do it. Okay. That's probably better.
Oh, that was a mistake. I shut OBS down. Oh, you're not getting my video anymore.
It's all good.
That's all right. It's all good.
Yeah, I can remember
Oh,
Sagan was tightening his headset while riding.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that.
Hey, thanks for the fun, guys. I'm off to work.
Hey, good to see you,
There.
Greg.
yeah, see you, Greg.
Turn in.
I'll switch back to the scene so I can sign off. Thanks
I'll
everyone
leave
for
the
joining
video
in.
as well now.
I'm gonna go. Let's see if we can do a. You can try to pass the Facebook view off, and I'll do the Twitch ones.
Yeah, I'll do it right now. Yeah, that's exactly
Okay.
where I was going.
We're gonna do a little raid here. The Baird's online. That's who we're gonna raid.
There we go.
Okay.
Can you call it when you end it? And then I'll end
Yeah, I
it
will.
here. And I should be able to share. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So. Let's see, make sure he's aware. Let him know the raid is incoming.
On for coffee tomorrow. Oops, wrong channel. I'll be back today.
Promoting himself.
Yeah,
on
we'll
my
be on
stream.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Copy.
Okay. Alrighty, so I'm gonna head over here. So, Jason, I'm gonna activate the raid here in a second. Yes, we are
I got
streaming coffee tomorrow. Owen, Jason will be the main streamer, and I'll be joining in. Okay, so activating the raid command now, which will give us a short countdown. Once again, thank you everyone for joining in. What we're going to do is on Twitch, I'm going to send you over to Baird. Jason is working on Facebook viewers to find another one. I won't cut off the stream for Facebook, Jason. You'll have my outro for a couple minutes. Okay?
Copy that. Copy that.
Okay, so we are heading over to
Here we
Baird
go.
for a raid right now. So if you were waiting for us to send you somewhere on Facebook, we looked.
Justin.
There's no other
It's the
Zwift streamers, so
meetup,
we're just gonna head out. So
right leader.
thanks everyone for joining on
indicator,
Facebook.
whatever,
Catch you next
organizer
time.
thing.